Welcome to Mr. Moon has left the building with me, Sam Palmer. Sorry again for my dishevelled state. I do these early in the morning in LA and I just can't be bothered to get in the shower and brush my hair. So forgive me. You're getting me at my best. The king is dead. Long live the king. Graham Potter has finally been given the bullet on a very weird way to fire him. He's taken charge of the team all week. He's done the press conference yesterday. Hung out for a bit of ridicule because of the old face swap stuff. And then they've given him the boot and brought Nuno in. And Nuno is taking training as we speak. Do I think it was the right move? Yes, Graham Potter had to go. I'm actually glad for him. As I say, I think every West Ham fan will say that they like Graham Potter personally. Nothing against him whatsoever. I think he handled it with dignity. I think he put out a nice statement at the end. What else could he do, to be honest with you? But ultimately, he is the worst manager in West Ham's history. Nuno's coming in, though. New start. What do I think? I'm actually laughing, to be honest with you, because 2 years ago, we sacked David Moyes. We've been for 3 managers. We're on our 4th manager in 2 years to replace Moyes' style of football. And we're back at Moyes' style of football. So the West Ham fans are all cooing for Nuno. We had it in David Moyes. I'm going to give Nuno the benefit of the doubt, though, because to be honest with you, I am not someone who wants to play out from the back. So I'm quite glad that we've got a man who's not going to do that. I'm quite happy with the David Moyes style of football. I think that's our level. I don't think we're going to be winning the Champions League. I will put a caveat in it, and I'm glad I'm doing this. So it's on YouTube, and it will be out there. I think we'll be in the same position, whether we do well or not, in a year, 2 years. I think we're going to be, it may even be less, who knows? Because I think that we've built the foundations. Again, we're putting a new manager in, hoping he does his best and gets us through. But I think the structure of the club is not right. I think we needed to put in a director of football, as we done in our video earlier this week. If you haven't seen it, go back and have a look at it. I think we needed to sort out what's going on from the top down, or actually from the bottom up, if you want to speak it like that, to get real foundations in place. I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're putting in another manager to see if it works. Hopefully it works. He's going to be a bit more defensive. Can he get a tune out this defence? Time will tell. Nuno's going to be coming in. I can't imagine the youth's going to be really part of the plan now, because he's got to save the club. That's what he's been brought in there for. So I think we're back to square one, to be honest with you. I think we've just stuck another big Band-Aid over the problem, and I think we are going to just wait. I know West Ham fans, some of you are really happy, to be honest with you. I actually feel nothing. I've got to be honest with you, I actually couldn't care less now. I'm going to give Nuno the benefit of doubt, and I actually want him to succeed. I really do. Probably more so than I did Potter and Lopetegui, because I just knew they wasn't the right men for the job. And I think Nuno could actually do well with us if he can get our defence defending. I think he could probably get us back up to being a top 6 to 10 club, a top 7 to 10 club. But then I think the problems start again. I think the fan base will start on again. Oh, we don't like the football. We hate the boring football. We want to leave possession. But then, unfortunately, we should have put the groundwork in before. We should have put directors of football. We should have had the way we play. The youth team should be playing the same as the first teams. So there's an easy progression into it. We should have the youth team coming into the first team. I don't think we're going to see any of that. I think we're going to go back to what I think we're going to go back to exactly what it was, and hope for the best under Moyes. So let me know what you think. Also, if you're watching, chance to win a signed Julian Dicks shirt this month. Over this month, all you got to do is follow the Instagram channel and the YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to this, make sure you hit subscribe. We're going to bring you loads more content again next week. We're going to have Gary back on next week. Addie's going to be back on. Hopefully Mike will be on. I've got a couple other guests lined up. So there's lots coming up on the channel. But let me know your thoughts on Nuno as the new West Ham manager. I suppose this sounds a bit deflated. If you're watching this and you're quite happy, I'm sorry, to be honest with you. But I think it's hard for me to get going. Little win against Everton, and I'll be back, trust me. Another little result against Arsenal, we'd be even further back. I think we've got to let Nuno have a go. We can't get on his back from the early days because it ain't going to help anyone. We will go down. That's all, folks.